and has no values. I can assure you that many children that were brought up by
Single.
brought up in broken homes
Broken homes, yes.
end up with one addiction
Or the other.
or the other.
Mm.
Many of them are into fraud. Many of them are into rough lives. Rough lives. And the ones that you see have their parents together and yes, they are rough. Many of them, it may not be all, but many of them, ask them, they will tell you that this is how their father used to beat their mother. That they don't come from peaceful homes. Do you understand?
Yeah.
They pick these things from their family where they were brought up in. Fraud, arrogance, this kind of rough life, drug addiction, and all these things are products of faulty families. These things are products of the upbringing, faulty, the environment in which they were brought up. So when you see young people getting involved in robbery, getting involved in rape, it shows you that they had a problem growing up. So that's what I want to suggest to the government that the government should find a way of rewarding, families that are able to produce good citizens and good children in the society. For instance, if you see a family that has about 3 or 4 children, and none of the children is involved in drug, none of the children is involved in fraud, none of the children is involved in violence, involved in robbery. You see them growing up, none of them are dropouts from school, none of them have unwanted children. You see the children, 4 of them coming out successfully, graduating successfully, serving the nation successfully. The government should find a way of rewarding those families as incentive to others to be able to, help, make sure that their children is this thing. The government should find a way of rewarding, successful marriages, peaceful marriages, so that people can be encouraged to do their best to make sure that they have good ones.
That's true.
And finally, my advice to couples, just one advice to couples. I realized after a few years of being married, heading towards 30 years now of marriage.
Few years.
At least
Is that few years really?
It should be about maybe 28 years now in marriage.
Wow.
And also pastoring people and relating with people across board, counseling couples for many years, and also taking 1 or 2 courses in marriage counseling. I realized something. Marriages are destroyed because of lack of truth. Lack of truth in the relationship. Lack of truth. Many people don't tell their partners
the truth.
Yes. When your spouse, your partner discovers that that you have some falsehood, there's some falsehood in the relationship, that person can no longer give you his or her heart. There's no amount of talking about it.
It's so painful.
You understand me? So if you want your marriage to be successful, and if you don't want to be the reason why your marriage will not work out tomorrow, the best thing for you to do is to be sincere. If there are some things you're hiding from your partner, you better call your partner and let your partner know everything. Let me tell you, once your partner can be sure that he can always find out the truth from you, he or she can always find out the truth from you, that when he or she asks you something, you will tell him the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
That has a way of making the marriage to work.
Making the marriage work.
Yes, it helps a lot. Yes. That's a short advice I have to give. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so very much. We're so glad to hear this wonderful truth from you. We're very, very happy. I will say may God keep increasing and keeping you in strength, to still keep offering your advice from the words of knowledge to especially the younger ones that are coming up. A lot are desiring to be 30 and above in marriage. And I want to say, God bless you more and more with your heart desires. Thank you for coming. Hatok appreciate your wise counsel all the time. And we want to believe that you'll be there at our 14th celebration, 14th year celebration of the marital forum with Tina Okonji, or singles and married forum with Tina Okonji. Thank you very much, sir. We're grateful.
Thank you.
Glad to have you. Thank you.